we arrived in Luang Prabang, Laos at night and began to forage.
We stopped at this restaurant that I believe is pronounced Boang and ordered fresh mango spring rolls with peanut sauce, Laotian dip duo, and 2 vegan burgers. That tastes truly Southeast Asian. The mango is still just a tiny bit underripe in a great way, so it's tangy. It's got a spiced vinegar with ground peanuts, herbs, so fresh, beautifully executed. I'm told that Lao people eat this red sticky rice by hand, dip it in the dips, and kind of eat it together with the other crispy things, so let's give that a shot. The red rice is so chewy and has a beautiful texture that stands up to the dip. Tomato-based dip and an eggplant-based dip. The eggplant tastes kind of smoky. The roasted tomato dip is just delicious. It's kind of like a tomato sauce meets a salsa. Really, really tasty, really fresh, and really, really nicely done. The burger has a soft, pressed together jackfruit and kind of potato fried patty. It's very herby. It has a very, very unique seasoning that tastes sort of akin to a shawarma. And the salad, having fresh greens with herbs in it. Woo-wee. We returned to Boang because it was so delicious the first time. And on our second visit, we had river weeds. Sounds weird, but river weeds and spicy dip, as well as cow soy and a special banana blossom and tofu salad. River weeds are kind of like seaweed, but with a milder taste. They're similar to the same way that the nori sheets are seasoned from MSG, sesame, lemongrass, garlic, a little bit of chili, and they're topped with some crunchy roasted peanuts. The dip is that classic, delicious tomato, sort of spicy tomato dip that is very common here in Laos. The cow soy is big, thick sheets of rice noodles in a beautiful broth, again with ginger, lemongrass, something in the realm of a vegan oyster sauce, and all sorts of herbs. We're back in Southeast Asia. Oh my God. The noodles have been also lightly fried, so they're a little bit bubbled. Just really, really nice. And that separate broth it comes with on the side is delightful. Sticky rice, fried tofu, chiffonade herbs, fresh lettuce, beetle leaf, and a squeeze of lime juice. All harmonizing beautifully, very, very nicely done. Wow. Red sticky rice, beautiful fresh ripe mango with little bits of passion fruit seeds on top of the rice. It's got fresh shredded coconut, lightly toasted sesame seeds, and then the added punch of passion fruit on that mango, the pour-over sauce, the sweet coconut milk pour-over sauce. Oh my God, this is a true South Asian delight.
Speaking of true South Asian delights, this entire video could essentially be dedicated to these tasty cakes.
What is the name of it in Lao?
Babin.
Babin?
Babin, it means
Babin?
Babin Macau. Macau, it means the coconut.
Ah, babin, also like coconut pancake. Babin Macau. Macau?
Khanom Macau.
Konom Macau.
Khanom Babin Macau.
Oh my gosh, it keeps getting longer.
Khanom.
Konom.
Babin.
Babin.
Macau on.
Macau. On.
It means young coconut.
Young coconut. Okay. So pancake made from young coconut.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious. Thanks very much. Cup chai. So it's coconut, rice.
Coconut with sticky rice, coconut powder, and sugar, coconut oil, and a bit of young coconut.
At first, it tastes very subtle, but then it's got lots and lots of delicious coconut flavor. Very nice. It uses all the parts of the coconut. They're generally vegan, so no eggs, no milk.
The last time you put the young coconut.
So then you put this into the
on the
batter.
top.
He's a pancake expert. Wow. That's a fun job, hey?
Fun job.
Say what you just said again. Do you want to get another one as she eats all of it? One more, please, sir.
If you get 3, discount 50,000 kip.
All right, we'll get 3.
More?
Yeah.
But I already paid. Hello.
20. Then
No, we got another.
you have 3. Thank you. Very delicious.
So that pancake is incredible. It's got a lot of natural sweetness that comes out of it, hey? Just
Delicious.
like the first bite you take, you're like, okay, well, it's a very nice texture and it tastes like a pancake. But it doesn't need anything, you know? You'd be tempted to add syrup or jam or something to it, but just as it is, it's incredible. Tui and his wife, Kao, are making
Delicious, delicious pancakes. That's the first one we've had. I'm gonna make that at home, except it'll cost $15, but still delicious. We're headed over to the night market part again, where we are promised by the internet a mostly vegan or entirely vegan buffet. We went and saw it yesterday. It looked really good, but it was more like 7 o'clock, so the food was all cold. We prefer to eat that kind of food from the street hot, so we're going to try again right now and see if we can get that food hot for approximately $3.50 a plate. All sorts of different mixed sides and sort of Lao type food. Hopefully a bunch of it is vegan. Let's go check it out.
Down this little alley filled with all sorts of wonders is an incredible buffet.
Sabadi. Is anything vegan? Everything? Amazing. You want to try?
Yeah.
We'll try. Looks like Miss Squash, morning glory, mixed veg, beans, mushrooms, and snap pea, bok choy, raised cabbage, sticky rice, vermicelli, rice noodles, glass noodles, vermicelli and veg, other fried vermicelli, tofu, and a couple of curries. I think that's about all I can fit on there. Well, I've got my plate of delights here. Another one? Well, that's tasty. The spicy sauce that you can ask for on the side, it's excellent. And there's a little kitty. Two kitties. Food was actually really delicious. Basic, wholesome, seasoned, but nothing too distinct. A couple of the curries had some really delicious base flavors to them. The vegetables all cooked very nice. The noodles all very satisfying. And it was all vegan. So, that's pretty rad. Obviously, stacking the plate becomes incredibly important. Did you have noodles that stuck out to you that you liked?
I like those ones.
These ones? These ones?
Yeah.
So all told, we spent 150 kip, which is $10 Canadian for 3 plates. $3.33 a plate. Not bad, hey? So everything here is vegan. So we found our first Lao vegan restaurant. I'm gonna just ask her to choose for us. The kind owner is happy to pick for us what so far seems to be some larb, some taipang, and 2 other things we don't know. Some vegetable dishes. It looks like about 60,000 per dish. Very, very unique dish. It's got mint, it's got dill, lemongrass, sprouts, fungus, and some sort of soy skin or tofu. It kind of tastes like pesto in some ways, with a heavily Asian lilt through it, and it comes with a huge pile of greens. This is larb, so this is one of the most classic Lao dishes. Mint, dill, cilantro, and more. I know some people who would love this, and I know some people who would not. Paul. Beautiful. The soup is laden with herbaceous tastes. All sorts of very, very nice green, fresh flavors. And although the broth is not very strong at all, it's not like an overpowering broth, it's still quite rich in flavor, home-cooked feeling. We also have some delicious broccolini. Hello. Really, really tasty. We've tried this already. Very nice. It definitely tastes like nori sheets, but a little less overpowering. It's hot. It's a little oily. It's covered in toasted sesame, and it has a depth to it of, I'm guessing it's like soy sauce and maybe a little bit of MSG, seasonings like lemongrass, ginger. Everything here is very, very green and very, very healthy.
How is it?
It's vegetables and rice. This here, which is, I don't know, squid or fish-like, or some sort of delicious spring roll that's cut up into pieces that's easy for us to eat. And we also ordered a noodle dish. Everything is just so tasty here. These spring rolls
are just so crispy and soft in the middle, and this spicy ground peanut, soy sauce, sugar, vinegar, spicy chili powder mix sauce that they dip in is perfect. One of the best sauces to go with a spring roll that I've ever had. Now, that sort of crispy, chewy seitan is a bit interesting. Without rice and just on its own, without sauce, it's a bit strange. But with the sauce and in the context of rice and other veggies, it makes a really nice, texturally intriguing taste. Really, really tasty, all of this. Really, really wholesome, nice food, and the owner seems very kind. Really delicious food. One more thing to try, and that is the noodle dish. And now, in fact, I see it's coming right now. Ahan suyang.
อาหารซื้อยัง
Yeah, ahan suyang.
อันนี้ตำมี
Tammi.
ตำมี
The noodles are tammi.
แหนมจืน
Name June are the spring roll.
ปิ้งหนม
Ping nom. Okay, and that's the squid-like thing. Kua pakluam are the mixed veggies. Kua pakana.
โดย
Kua pakana
Is the baby broccoli.
name.
โดยแจวแหนม
Jail name. Okay. Ah, so good. Somehow the bill was even cheaper than last night at only 240,000 kip, and that totals $17 for 4 generous items. We're walking out of here, we're rolling out of here pretty much. This place is lit. One thing I can tell already about Lao food, you can see how it's related to all the other cuisines of this region, but you can also see how it is divergent as well, especially in the combination of vegetables, having a lot of parsley, herbs, dill, like just huge mixes of veg, and especially the herbs, the fresh green herbs cooked into everything. It's really actually quite interesting and even odd in a good way to be able to taste parsley and chervil inside of Asian dishes. Who knew that it worked that well? Anyway, I can't wait to get home and take some of these tricks and tips and apply them. Wow. Lao. And particularly this restaurant. You're killing me with beauty, with deliciousness. Excellent. The next day, we visited another vegetarian restaurant with a mission. We're here at the Cat Cafe. It is a cafe that supports the work of rescuers of feral cats via vaccination, adoption, and veterinary procedures, including spaying and neutering. And they do serve eggs and milk, but the whole menu is veganizable. It's a vegetarian menu. Maybe they'll make it there one day, but for now, that's what they do to help the cats. We've ordered their famous pad thai. We've ordered a tofu scramble baguette and 2 types of bubble tea. One pandan and the other matcha. Let's see what it's going to taste like. The bubble tea was excellent all around. The pandan flavor one was just so tasty. And the matcha, even though matcha in every format isn't my exact thing, this one is very, very nice. The pad thai looks pretty true to form, doesn't it? It's got the tangy sweet sauce, the pieces of tofu, the shallots, the mung bean sprouts, chili powder, and ground peanut. Very, very nice. And it is relatively true to the Thai classic. It has a little bit of Lao flavor. It isn't the standard exact one, but it is quite tasty and definitely worth an order. The scrambled tofu baguette, Natalia says it hits the spot. I definitely agree. It's simple crumbled tofu, seasoned nicely with a bit of Lao-style sauce. Very, very nice, with a bit of coleslaw. Simple, effective, delicious, put together very nicely. It's our last morning in Luang Prabang. So, being that we're on the way out soon, we want to go back and get coconut pancakes one more time from our friends Kao and Tui. Leaving in a couple hours. We had to come back for one last delicious meal. Wow, very strong. They brought reinforcements.
David, open the American. I help you food there. This one.
Yeah, okay. Easy. Tui, Kao, and their son, Gita, have a lot of charm. You should come down here to the morning market and try those fully vegan coconut pancakes. I feel like I'm made up of about 75% coconut right now. So fresh, so beautiful, addictive snack. We've had it 4 out of 6 days, and you can get them lots of places, but theirs is so good. Tui, Kao, and Gita, when you see this, you have amazing hospitality. We love your food, and we can't wait to come back to Laos again and see you one more time and become even better friends. For Vegan Everywhere, I'm David.